Hi, my name is Cam Smith with U Sports Production, reporting from Goudy Field in Langford, BC. Thank you for tuning in. The AAA Varsity Belmont Bulldogs are back at home this week after a tough loss on the road against the Mount Doug Rams. This week's divisional opponent is the Notre Dame Jugglers out of Vancouver that look to build on their 1-1 record in regular season play. The Bulldogs put in a strong performance last week against the Mount Doug Rams and look to bring that momentum and level of intensity to today's important matchup against Notre Dame. The Bulldogs' offense has gotten off to a slow start the last few games, but continue to fight through adversity and battle every down. The potential this team brings to the field is endless, but putting 4 quarters together is key to success going forward. It's the Belmont Bulldogs and Notre Dame Jugglers from Goudy Field. And Notre Dame would win the toss and they would defer. And on the kickoff, Cash Amos, he is down at the 10-yard line. He sees daylight on the left-hand side, and he is going to take a great blocking up front. And he is going to hit the edge, and he is going upfield all the way into Notre Dame territory. That's a 44-yard return. And with the Bulldogs in Notre Dame territory, that's Dylan Gilbert with a quick out right to Angelo Avila for a nice pickup of 5 yards. And on the same drive, 4th down, and they would go for it. And that's Gilbert running up the middle. He saw daylight, but it was close. That's a turnover on downs. Fernato under center for Notre Dame, and he's going to give it to White. White's going to cut it upfield. Brendan Byron gets a piece of him, and then finishing him off is Bell and Roberts, but not before 20 yards on the play. 1st and 10, Notre Dame on the 35-yard line. And they're going to give the ball right back to White again, where he's going to go right up the middle. Dante Acton's going to get a piece of it, and then Roberts and Brendan Byron are going to finish him off, not before another 1st down. And the Jugglers are looking to punch this one in. That's a pro set, and that is Fernando. He's going to give the ball to White, and White just bulldozes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the Jugglers with an efficient drive to start this game. And the extra point would be good. 7-0 Notre Dame early on in the first. Late in the first quarter, Notre Dame with the ball again. This Fernato with the play action, and he is going to head to his right and look for space, but he can't find it because Lairs Gramlich with a great tackle, holding the Notre Dame Jugglers to short yardage. And 2nd and 6 for the Jugglers, and they're going to give the ball to Torreson. Torreson's going to cut it up, but no, there is Dante Atkin and Roberts stopping him short for a very short gain. And into the second quarter we go, and after a holding penalty, it is 2nd and long. And Fernato, he is looking downfield, but there's Roberts. That's another tackle for loss. That's a great play. And Notre Dame would continue to run the ball, and they give it to White. But Roberts reads this all away. And that's another great tackle for Roberts, and holding these Jugglers to no gain. 3rd down, and out of the shotgun is Fernato. He's looking downfield, but look out, there's Johnson, and there is LaFrance. He finishes him off, and that is an intentional grounding, tacking on. And with the intentional grounding call, the Jugglers are deep in their own territory. And he just gets this one away, and Belmont is just going to leave this one alone and let it roll. And it's going to come all the way down to about the 42-yard line, and that's where they will start the next drive. And late in the second quarter, Bulldogs looking to get a spark from somewhere. 7-0 Notre Dame, and that is Cash Amos. He looks for space. He's going to find it, and that is some great blocking up front. And Cash Amos all the way down to the 20-yard line. What a great run. Bulldogs in business here. And after the big run by Amos, that is Dylan Gilbert out of the shotgun, and he is going to give it to, there's a mix-up in the backfield, but it's going to work out anyways, and a nice pickup by Dylan Gilbert. Good heads-up play after some confusion in the backfield. And then the Bulldogs, it is 3rd down, and Gilbert looks to the left, and he sees space up the middle, and he brings it all the way up, but there is a nice tackle. There's a whole bunch of Notre Dame Jugglers just stopping him just shy of the goal line. False start will move Belmont back to the 6-yard line. It is 4th down. Gilbert looks to his left, and he's going to take it up. He's going all the way to the end zone, but there is White with a great tackle, and it stops him in his tracks. And the Bulldogs could not capitalize on great field position. And then after a Juggler's 1st down, that is Fernato, and he's going to give it right over to Torreson. Torreson is going to try and hit the outside, but there is Roberts with another great tackle on the play. And on 2nd down, that is Fernato, and out of the shotgun, and he is going to roll out, and the lefty is going to throw a nice ball right over to Rattan, and that's to the 45-yard line, and another 1st down for the Notre Dame Jugglers. And then Fernato, he is going to look downfield again. No, he's going to run this one. and he's running to the first down, and he does, but that is the end of the first half. 7-0 Notre Dame Jugglers in a tight one. Start of the second half, Jugglers with the ball. White would go off tackle. Then he would cut it up a bit, go inside. And there is Roberts again to meet him, but not before a Juggler first down. And on third down and short for Nato, he's going to keep this ball, and he's going to go right up the gut. And he's just about got it, but he reaches and ripping it out of his hands is Zach Krantz. What a heads-up play. And that is a turnover. Belmont with the ball. That is a big one. And Belmont driving. And that is Gilbert's going to give the ball to Cash Amos, and Amos is looking to the edge, and he finds it, and he heads upfield. That's about a 13-yard gain. First down, Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs sticking to their game plan. Gilbert out of shotgun, single back set, and that is Amos again. He's going to go inside again, find the edge. It's about 8 yards. Why not? This young man is having a day running the ball. And on second down, Amos in the backfield, looking for a couple yards to get that first down. And Gilbert out of the shotgun. And he's going to take the ball, fake the handoff, and he's going to roll out, and he is going for the first down, and he puts his head down, he's driving, the ball comes out, and that is recovered by Notre Dame. And that will be Notre Dame Juggler ball, 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line. And then the Jugglers looking to capitalize on the turnover, and they give the ball to White off tackle again, and he is going to slip a tackle, and he is running all the way down. He has got a motor, and he is juking and jiving all the way down to about the 20-yard line. What a run by White. And then Nato looking to score on this play, and he's going to give the ball to White again. White cuts it inside, and there is Robert, punches it loose, and the ball is out. Looking to see who recovered it, and Notre Dame has recovered the fumble. And then Nato, he is going to roll on. He's looking to put it up, but then he runs, and there's a big, they call that a blindside block, and they're going to put that down, and that's 15 yards going back on Notre Dame after a good positive yardage. And on third down and long, look on the outside for the Bulldogs. That is Krantz. And under center, that is Ferranato. And Ferranato looks to go downfield, and look out. He's going to the right, but look out who is there. That is Krantz. And he rips the ball out, just punches it out. And Brendan Byron having a great day today. He comes up with a fumble recovery. Brown in at quarterback for an injured Dylan Gilbert. And Brown is going to give the ball to Cash Amos, and Amos will not disappoint. He hits the edge again, and his speed is with him, and that's a great play all the way out to just about the 40-yard line. Gets them out of trouble in their own territory, and there's a flag on the play too. That's a horse collar, 15 more yards. And Gilbert gets back in the game as the Bulldogs are driving, and Gilbert is going to look downfield, and he is going to find Austin Andrew with a sidearm. He puts it up just about enough for a first down, and a great catch. Heavy-duty coverage on that play. Fourth down and a yard to go. And they're lining up with a tush push. Come up with a better name, please. And they are off, and no, they lose the ball, and Gilbert loses the handle on it, and that is recovered by Cash Amos. We head to the fourth quarter, still 7-0 for Notre Dame. Notre Dame trying to capitalize on the turnover, and Torreson goes left, but no, he cuts it right. He sees some space, and now he sees daylight. He's going right down the sidelines, and he's looking to go all the way, and there is Cole Bednars and Acton pushing him out about the 4-yard line. And on the goal line, that's third down, and that's Ferranato, and he is going to punch it in for the touchdown. And the extra point is good. That is 14-0 for the Notre Dame Jugglers. And 14-0 for the Jugglers early on in the fourth quarter, and they are going to kick off, and that is none other than Maxim Roberts, and he is going to look to the opposite field, and he's going to stretch it. They've got good coverage, but that will give the Bulldogs good field position just outside the 40-yard line. And the Bulldogs will be getting positive yardage, and they are getting deeper in Notre Dame territory. That is Jeffries in for an injured Dylan Gilbert. And there's a pass interference on the play, and that will make it first and goal for the Bulldogs. They're going to give the ball right to Cash Amos, and he goes right up middle. Great blocking up front, and in for the touchdown with a little help from Avila, and that will put them on the board. 14-7 Jugglers midway through the fourth. We had a ball game. And Jugglers, after the kickoff, they're in Belmont territory, and White gets the ball, and he just breaks a couple of tackles, and he fights another one off. This young man all the way into the end zone for a touchdown, and boy, did these Jugglers respond quickly. The extra point is good, 21-7 for Notre Dame. And with a two-score game, Belmont still has time. They've got to respond quickly. And on the kickoff, that is Roberts. He's going right. He cuts it up left. And he is looking for some space, and he finds that on the sidelines, and he'll tiptoe all the way down. He is running. He cuts it back inside. This is for a great ride. Inside the 20 with the 15, but it's coming back. That's holding on the Dogs. That is a tough call, but they're going to try and get Cash. Amos's running again. He runs it up the gut, but he is stopped about 5 yards on the play, and the Bulldogs couldn't sustain a drive, and they would be forced to punt. Notre Dame would just drive it down the field, take a lot of clock off. And the last play of the game, they're at the 2-yard line, and they're going to kneel on it. And, man, this was a really, really good game. Lots of good plays, and Belmont played a good game. Just they made some mistakes that just kind of shot themselves in the foot. And Notre Dame came to play, and they pulled out a 21-7 victory over the Belmont Bulldogs, who had a couple of injuries, which isn't good for anybody, I'll tell you that. But you got to tip your cats, these Notre Dame Jugglers, who did a great job. What was a really tight game. Let's get out in the community. Let's support events like this. My name is Cam Smith with U Sports Production. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the field.